welcome to the backstage area. We'll be with you very, very shortly. But welcome. Yes. Just a little preamble. Bill is back with us today after the break he had last week, playing LEVIA. And I don't really get to play too much against too much LEVIA, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Will AZALEA put the beast to sleep? I should also mention as well, there is not really much metagaming between me and Bill. I just run my standard list and he just literally grabs a deck off of the internet most of the time because he pretty much owns all of the cards in Flesh and Blood history, a playset of each, and we see how it goes. But yeah, I'm not metaing against Bill every week. I'm just running my standard list, which in this list does have 2 sleep darts, which are pretty good against LEVIA if it's heavy blood debt, but we will see. Stay tuned. We've also got some cool synthwave music from Epidemic Sound, like a music subscription service going today, and this is actually quite a nostalgic little tune because it's one of the main songs I used in a very, very old YouTube channel called Pass the Turn. So yeah, nostalgic times. But we're still a little bit early. Obviously, we're due to start around about half 12. It is actually half 12, midnight and a half for UK-based folk. So probably only me, to be fair. But so yeah, due to start in 3 minutes. But normally it's a best of 3 between the 2 heroes that are playing. So we'll see how it goes. Should be with you shortly. If you're in the chat, say hello. And like the video, that'd be great. New episode of Living Legends podcast was also out today as well, so you can check that out on Kel's channel, Red Zone Rogue, which was a good discussion as well, actually. So should be, if you haven't checked it out, definitely go and do so. Morning from Tokyo. It's 8:30 AM here. It's only Sven. Awesome stuff. I hope you're having a fantastic time in Tokyo. I've got to get out there probably next year at some stage, and let us know if you meet Seb as well, because Seb's over there as well at the same time. That would be a sick situation if you were to both be in the same area at the same time, taking a picture for the Gag Discord. That'd be fantastic. But glad you're having fun. Glad you're with us at 8:30 AM in the morning over in Tokyo, Japan. Thank you very much. Hopefully you can be here for a little while. But yeah, living it up in Japan. Nice one. Cardboard Flesh and Blood in Canada. It's 7:30 PM Igloo time. So yeah, you're pretty much the same time zone as Bill then, because Bill is also Canada. So I believe it's 7:30 for him as well, perhaps, maybe even 6:30, because he's in Winnipeg area. So I think it may be 1 hour less than you. Cardboard Flesh and Blood. 2 days left and would recommend it to anyone. Amazing place. Yeah, hopefully next year. And maybe even tying it into Flesh and Blood, perhaps, with the Japan trip. Was very tempted to just sack off Worlds and just be like, should we go to the Battle Hardened in Tokyo? But probably not. We're probably still going to go to Worlds, of course. Bill is Central Time. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, so 6:30 for him then. Makes sense. Fantastic. But welcome everybody's in the chat. Hope you're having a great day wherever you might be out there in the big wide world. We've got Canada and Japan in the chat at the moment, which is fantastic. So yeah, let us know where you're watching from, and hopefully you can stick around for a bit. I have no idea what is going on. Absolutely, Andrew. We got Canada, USA, and Japan in the chat at the moment. Well, Sven is representing Japan because he's there right now. But hopefully you can stick around. I like Bill. If he and I were to meet in person, I think he would be my friend straight away. Absolutely, yeah. Bill is just a lovely man, lovely face in general. Really is. I can attest to that, because the first time I met Bill, it was just playing a game like over Twitter, like, not over Twitter, but we liaised over Twitter, and we just ended up playing 3 games. I think he was playing AZALEA, funnily enough. Well, we can ask him. He's ready, so bear with me one sec. Be with you shortly. NZ also getting represented in the chat by Ian. Hope you're doing well, mate. What was it, lunchtime for you? 1 o'clock? Something like that? Right, okay, Bill's ready, so we're going to bring Bill in, then we can carry on chatting. Am I hyped for Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering set? I'm hyped for a few cards. I'm definitely hyped for a few cards, but we'll get Bill in. 1 sec. 7 foot, good day, lovelies. Welcome to the chat. I'm just going to get Bill in here. 1 second. Fantastic.
Have you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh?
I used to play it. I used to play it a lot. Yeah, we are live now, thank God. So yeah, we're live, and Bill's asking me a question about Yu-Gi-Oh. Yes, I did used to play Yu-Gi-Oh a long time ago in school. So it wasn't really anything like hyper competitive or really optimal, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old deck that I used to play in Yu-Gi-Oh was the Toon World deck, where you could just attack their life directly if you had the Toon World stuff out.
Oh hell yeah!
Absolute classic.
Toons have actually got a ton of support recently.
Oh really?
They have, like, kind of a busted new card. They have a field spell that operates as Toon World, but it also, if your things would be destroyed, you can instead banish the top card of your deck instead of them being destroyed.
Oh right.
Which is pretty cool.
Oh nice.
But yeah, I was gonna say, because I was mentioning that I've been sort of getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And specific, like, old school format of 2010. My favorite rarity is specifically ultimate rares, because they're basically like cold foils. So I have.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be impossible for me to actually like show this off. But yeah, I bought a bunch of really janky ones too. Like I don't know if you can tell, but like the corners are all dinged up, and they were
literally like
mega cheap
cards that were played on the street corner, like with no sleeves, just bare back.
That's the good stuff.
That is the good stuff. That's literally how I used to play all my card games. And looking back at it, I'm just like, what was I doing? Like, you know, like shiny Thorn Elementals with, you know, the shooting star, like foiling, like on the slab, like concrete, you know. So scuffed edges.
I mean, that's authentic. That's good stuff.
Oh god, yeah. Darth Prentice, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well, and I imagine you're hanging around until Tommy goes live tonight, because he goes live on a Wednesday as well, doesn't he? Maybe in an hour or two, I believe. 9:30 Eastern, which I think is 2 hours from now.
Tommy is going live soon, hey?
Yeah, every Wednesday he does the Blood Rush Bellow thing. Big boss, what are you doing up so late? It's UK time. What the fuck? What the hell?
I mean, yeah, I was. I guess it took me a little while to respond to Az as to whether or not I was actually going to be ready for tonight.
Yeah.
And he let it slip that most of the time he's able to do this because he has a late shift.
That's right.
On the next day, on the Thursday. But apparently he's just working a regular shift, so he's just being a madman for content.
Just being an absolute madman for content. But there's nothing different. Nothing's changed there, mate. To be honest, I'm always a man.
True.
I mean, I did a shoey on Twitter to try and get a preview card. I'm just an absolute slut at this point.
Hey, anything for a preview card, man.
That's right. Speaking of which, did you see the new Lexi one that Yuki spoiled?
Yeah.
It's quite cool.
I saw some people talking about it. It's really interesting, and I think it would be really cool if, you know, once Briar leaves, if she leaves, if Ball Lightning gets to come back.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like it's a really good card for Lexi, but it's not nearly as broken as it is in Briar.
No.
So I think that would be a really cool option to have, being able to go like call down the lightning into Ball Lightning into something else and just like push through an extra 4 damage or something.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool.
Is Ball Lightning banned until Briar leaves? Then is it?
I
can't remember.
Actually, I guess that's kind of the difference between. Oh God, no! Don't judge my Levia play. I don't know what this.
Ian's eyes are watching.
Dude.
Yeah.
Flesh and blood. Not banned and restricted. That's Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, I think it is.
No,
yeah.
forbidden and limited. Oh yeah, banned and restricted.
Forbidden.
Yeah, forbidden and limited.
Forbidden cards.
Semi-limited.
Semi-limited. Interesting.
No. Yeah, I guess it is just fully banned.
Just fully banned. Yeah.
Yeah. So there are cards that are suspended until whatever, but I think that banned cards are just straight up banned.
Just straight up, get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. So yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
But it would be really cool.
Yeah. Because that was one of the whole things that made one of the whole things that made Death Dealer Snapshot Lexi a thing was having access to Ball Lightnings and more Lightning cards. Because that's one of the main. Because that was quite a degenerate deck if that got going as well, which is quite good.
Well, yeah, you just fully combo off and
Yeah.
you're able to attack like 6 or 7 times in the turn.
Yeah.
Which was pretty gross.
Fun times.
Yeah, hell yeah. Especially with like Tri-Shot now, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I think
I don't know if that would even really help the deck, but I think it would be a cool option.
Yeah, because what was the snapshot? You could activate your bow additional time, couldn't you, if you fused it or something? And then yeah, you try shot and then you just go off basically. Fun times.
Yeah.
Pure like Legolas style deck, just firing multiple arrows at once.
If the prior Bravo stream is any indication, you'll have a target-rich environment. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, the Bravo stream was sick. I got like a bunch of dominated crippling crushes off.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that was pretty high roll. But you're gonna need some high roll today, that's for sure.
I absolutely will. To play with my cards on the table. This is the Crayon Levia list.
Oh, okay.
Just straight up 1-for-1 recreation. Although I don't have a Titanium Bauble, so I'm not playing Titanium Bauble.
Wow.
But something that I didn't realize is this deck is very low on actual Levia cards. It runs 5 Blood Debt cards total. And the rest is just generic brute punch. So
what's the? Oh, okay. So there's a few cards in there which are Levia pool cards, but then apart from that, it's mainly just brute cards. Then.
Yeah, it's mostly just generic brute stuff. I don't remember which cards other than Soul Harvest. I guess it's 6 cards total. It's 2 red Blood Debt cards, red Shadow Brute, and then 3 blue Shadow Brute, and then also the Soul Harvest. But other than that, this was the list that is dubbed Crayon Levia.
Right. Okay. So these sleep darts are doing fuck all then. Brilliant.
I'm just unintentionally metaing against you.
Yeah.
Metagaming against you.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Was it? Might have been Endless Maw. To be completely honest and fair with everyone here today, I could not name a single Levia card other than Soul Harvest.
Yeah.
Other than Graveling Growl. I know that one because I keep trying to determine whether or not it's Graveling or Graveling.
Graveling Growl. Yeah.
Graveling Growl.
No T-Borb. Absolutely. Exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark, question mark.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Also, I have these prepped and ready to get hit by bows.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. Big fun.
Yeah. Big pox and inertias and all that sort of thing.
Yeah. I still do need a Codex of Inertia to round out the real set. But I got the artist proofs on deck.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Alright, let's determine who goes first and get this show on the road, I suppose.
Show on the road. Doomsday! Absolutely.
I have 2 D6s.
Yeah, I have the same.
Ooh, 8.
5, so it's up to you.
Ooh.
No, bad allies, absolutely.
Damn.
Bad allies.
I think I go first. I get a spring tunic thingy. Yeah, I think I just go first.
Yeah.
You let it so much.
Okay.
Okay.
Does Azalea get eaten alive? We will see.
We will see. Good luck and have fun, my friend.
Absolutely. That's what it's all
This
about.
is certainly not the way for that to happen necessarily.
That's good.
Let's see. If you have discarded a card with 6 or more attack this turn. Okay, well I can't do that.
I love how you're reading the cards as well.
I do not know what these cards do. I think I don't need this card, so I'm just gonna punch in with this Smash Instinct, pitching this Reckless Swing. It's a yellow one, so it's only coming in for 6, but it does Intimidate.
It does indeed, so we do that first. So, which one would you like?
Let's go from the right, the second one.
So, this one?
Yes. Well, sure.
Okay, we'll go with that.
It's all good.
Intimidated, yeah.
Yes, and then coming in for 6.
We will block 6 with a Bolt and Shot and Infecting Shot.
Sounds good. I'll just be arsenaling this card and passing to you.
Okay, I'll draw 2. Okay, Tunic to 1 first of all. Okay then, so we will do... Going to pitch this Spire Sniping into Death Dealer, so there's 2 floating. We're going to load in this... yeah, we're going to load in this Sedation Shot and draw a card.
Okay.
Hindsight's a beautiful thing. It's a shame. But, hey ho. So we're going to lace an Inertia Shot with Inertia.
Oh, jeez.
That was the card that was on top. So I could have loaded a different arrow and still had the same effect. But hey diddly ho ho. And then we're gonna and then we're gonna fire this at you for 8 with on hit Inertia. So that means you
On hit Inertia.
Yeah, we know what those do by now. I've hit you many times with Inertias. Now it's right.
Quite enough to do that, but I can just do that. Okay. I'm just gonna take. I guess if I do the thing and the stuff.
Thing and the stuff. I'm worried.
Well, I can't just do one and not the other, you know?
Yeah. Just the thing and the stuff.
It's that much. Okay, I'm just gonna take 8 and get 2 inertias.
Holy hell. Okay.
I'm so inertiaed.
So forgetful. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to just jam this in my arse, and then I'm going to pass over to you.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, so
LEVIA cult. Oh god. Here we go. No more cults.
it's gonna be going to the bottom anyway. So I might as well just pitch this. Yes, sorry. I have 2 of these inertia tokens.
You doing? Yeah, you do indeed.
I'm going to attack you with this blue pack hunt, pitching this yellow smash instinct. So I have no floating. This has intimidate. It's just the blue one though, so it's only coming in for 4.
All right.
And
So intimidate.
yeah, that's actually all the text that card has. The one on the very right in your right hand.
This one.
Yeah. Yeah, get it out of here.
Okay. That's coming in for how much?
For 4. Cost me 2 resources to attack you for 4.
All right. Yeah, we'll see that then. We'll take that and go down to 36.
I have an effect.
Okay.
I actually have 2 effects. As an attack reaction, I'm going to remember my tunic counter, and then I'm going to pitch this Deadwood Rumbler to red pummel the pack hunt to make it for 8, and also you discard a card.
Okay then. Cool. So go down to life parity. I also discard a card of my choice.
Yes, it is of your choice.
I'm looking at the card I've banished. I'm allowed to do that, aren't I? Yeah.
Yeah, you can look at it. You just can't discard it.
So it's a sleep dart. Discard a card, right? So we will discard a Rain Razors.
Okay. So I'll move to the end of my turn. I will arsenal this card, and then the inertia tokens will trigger, putting it on the bottom of my deck.
Yes.
Twice.
Twice. Multiple times.
Then I'll draw up to 4 and pass over you.
Okay. Tuning to 2. Sleep Dart returns to hand. We're going to activate the cross wrap, flip up this red in the ledger, and look at the top card. Does it affect LEVIA? I guess she can do multiple things, can't she? Claws and Blood Rush and all that sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she could.
She definitely could. We're going to leave that on top, I think. We're going to activate Azalea's ability to put this Seek and Destroy into my arsenal. We're going to play.
No.
We're going to play that out.
No.
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 No. I'm going to pitch this yellow Codex into Death Dealer, 1 floating, put in this Sleep Dart, draw a card. We're going to put a Premeditate behind it and then fire it at you for 11 Sleep Dart, on hit Ponder, on hit destroy your hand and arsenal at the end of your next turn. And turn your LEVIA ability off if that matters, but probably not with what you played so far.
Thankfully, it does not currently matter. But 11 damage does, I think.
Stink and Destroy, absolutely 7 foot.
I guess I can block with these cards. I can block with one of them that can block.
Mink saying, oh, shame on you, Bill, for not knowing the LEVIA cards.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't forget the crayons, they are key to the strategy. Absolute nonsense.
I'm gonna just block for 3 with this Skull Crack and take 8. Go to 24. And then Stink and Destroy, and also LEVIA Sleepy.
Cool, and then I will get the Ponder effect. So I will go to the end of my turn, draw this card from the Ponder, and then arsenal this one, I think. Yeah. Cool, let's all go.
Okay. This just does the thing that I wanted to do. So Tunic is going to go up to 3, which is very important because I'm going to remove the counter and pitch this Swing Big and this Smash with Big Tree for a total of 3 resources to attack with this Endless Maw. So as an additional cost to play this, I have to banish 3 random cards from my graveyard. I'm just going to mix these around.
It is indeed endless.
Pick one that I get to keep.
The one in... I was going to say the middle. The one above the Endless Maw.
The one above the Endless Maw. So this... this one here?
Yeah, that one,
okay. Yeah. So I get to keep this Pummel. So Skullcrack, Pack Hunt, and Smash Instinct get banished. And because a card with 6 or more attack was banished this way, both the Smash Instinct and the Skullcrack, Endless Maw gets +3, so this is coming in for 9.
9. This is going to be an absolute slugfest, isn't it, really?
Oh yeah. Punch.
9 raw damage. Any cards in hand? No.
Nope.
Right, let's just take the raw damage. We go down to 23.
Okay. Just continue to punch. Then, yeah, that'll be it. I'm just going to pass over to you.
Okay, then. Tunic 2, 3. How's it going, As and everybody else? Riddlerman Gaming, thanks for joining us. And if you don't know who Bill is, he's from the Spike Feeders Fab, and he's also part of Living Legends podcast as well.
Yeah, as seen here.
As seen here, yeah. Which new episode was released today, and it was a banger. It wasn't just me chatting shit for 45 minutes about my.
That's a banger in and of itself.
But yeah, it was a fun one. Right then, so cross wrap, flip up this endless arrow. Look at the top card. Okay then, that's quite good. Yeah, activate Azalea. Put this release the tension into my arsenal. Play that. Play a lace with blood rot. Play a lace with inertia.
Jesus.
Use the tunic to activate Death Dealer. Put this red in the ledger into the arsenal and draw. And then fire this at you, pitching this. So this is coming in for 14 with various on-hit effects.
Take it. Go to 10.
Holy shit! So you get so you get a blood rot, inertia, and 1 action next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you go to 10.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to Arsenal this card. And it's over to you.
Okay.
What is going on here?
Tunic goes to 1. Hitch. This round's on me to attack with this smash with big tree for 7. With 1 floating.
And 2 cards.
And 2 cards.
Right, so I'm gonna get pummeled.
What? Says who?
So I'm gonna get pummeled. No blocks.
You are, in fact, getting pummeled. However, it is only a blue.
Okay.
9 damage.
9 damage, so I will go down to 14 and discard a card.
While you decide that, I'll clean up and take 2 more damage from this blood rod.
Okay. I will discard this. Release the tension.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay then. Skullbone. Tunic first, of course. Infecting shot. Look at the top card. Okay. No. No. No.
Not precious.
Not precious. Less Ravenous Rabble, revealing a blue bolt and shot. Fucking hell, that's rubbish. Should have left the other one on top. So it's 2
Right.
go. No, it's not.
2?
No, it's not. No, it is. Yeah, 2 go again.
2 go again gaming.
2 go again gaming. Should have just
Should
just attacked first with that, knowing what was on top. But hey ho, shit happens.
It's actually annoying that it's only for 2 because it feels not worth it to block.
Worth it to block.
It's not. It doesn't feel worth it to block. Yeah. Take 2.
Haha.
Sit.
You fell for my gambit. Double razor reflex.
No, not the gambit. Oh right, shit.
Double red razor
Camera's
reflex.
falling over. Okay, there we go. That should be better.
I mean, you need a little bit more to the. Need to move the camera a little bit more towards you.
Towards me.
I believe so. Yeah.
Like that.
Oh no, the other way.
This?
Yeah, that's perfect. There we go.
Awesome.
Bang on. Okay, so blue bottom shot is on top. We want to not do that. We're just going to play a premeditate and then fire this at you for 8 with the infecting shot.
8 with infecting shot.
Yeah, so 8 blood rot on hit and a ponder. Goblin Reserve, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well, Hank, or Amy, whoever's watching. I think it's mainly Hank that pilots that channel though, isn't it? Always present on it.
I think to just get rid of this and see what happens. So I'm going to block. You have how many cards in hand?
None.
None?
No.
None. Okay. And you're at 14?
That's right.
Yeah, we have to do it. I'm gonna block for 4 with my equipment, and I'm gonna sink this card to the bottom out of my hand to figure it out.
Yep. So you're still taking 4 then, yeah?
Yes. Going
With
to 2 and getting a blood rot.
okay. Ponder will hit as well then. Go to the end of my turn, draw this bolt and shot, arsenal this bolt and shot, and then she'll go.
Wasn't really the card that I did.
Well, damn.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's not great.
I mean, I haven't watched any videos on like this LEVIA deck that you're using with the crayons, the crayon LEVIA deck. Is it like a psychological gambit almost? Like people just don't understand how to play against it. Maybe that's why it did so well, or
It might be. It might also be that I haven't seen any Blood Rush fellows.
okay. Okay, yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. But as of right now, it's not going great for me. But that's fine. I'm just gonna attack with this Mandible Claw, pitching this Pack Hunt for 3 damage.
Yeah, I will say no blocks on that.
Yes. Then I'm gonna move to the end of my turn. I'm gonna pay for the Blood Rot with this other blue Pack Hunt and arsenal this card. And say your go.
Okay. Cross wrap, revealing bolt and shot. Look at the top card. Get rid of that. Then we will play a Lace with Frailty and then come in for 5 with Go Again because of the fact that it's been buffed. So 5 Go Again, if it hits, reload, and you get a Frailty token if it hits.
I will block for 7 with 2 red pummels and a smash instinct.
Holy hell, that's been blocked. Okay. So no reload, but still have a Death Dealer, so I'm going to pitch a yellow to that, a Deadeye. 1 floating. Load in this other bolt and shot, draw a card. Play Seek and Destroy, and then play the bolt and shot, which has Go Again again. So this one's coming in for 6.
I can block. I guess it's technically optimal. I can block 5.
Oh, so you'll take 1.
Yeah, and I would go to 1.
Go to 1. And that allows me to reload this card, which I'm going to do. then play this card.
What's arrow?
Fatigue
Oh,
shot.
no, okay. Yeah, no, I'm super dead. I saw 7 of my pummels and
God.
only blue attacks.
Oh no.
Until I didn't see, until I had a hand, I think it was turn 2 or turn 3, where it was just all red cards. It was like red pummel, smash instinct, smash with big tree, swing big.
Yeah.
So yeah, I saw all of my pummels, but did not have enough resources to actually leverage them.
No. Oh no.
So yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it was presenting quite a lot of raw damage, but then the sort of cascading on hit effects, the value that I was getting off of them, keeping you off the arsenal as well, so you couldn't really store anything or put something there and potentially draw extra cards to try and find the blood rush.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Like I sort of thought a couple turns into that game that like maybe I'm supposed to just be sitting back and like waiting for a blood rush bellow, but that feels
Yeah.
bad, especially because we're on 8 pummels.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Because I think they're like the heavy blood debt Leviathan lists just want to literally block everything to fill up their graveyard and then get that sort of mid-range, late game value out of all the blood debt stuff. Because obviously it's very efficient damage for what it does, and then obviously then you can then draw into the blood debt, the blood rush bellows as well. But I'm no Leviathan player, but yeah, it's definitely a tough ride from the off.
yeah, I'm not sure because there's also just not a ton of like discard attacks in this deck, which I think is fine because the discard attacks are kind of like the most difficult to actually cast for the most part.
Yeah.
But then these claws just aren't actually real until you hit a blood rush bellow. I guess it's kind of like combo Bolton, where your swords don't exist until you start comboing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like maybe I just block.
I mean, did you have any turns where you could have rolled scabbies to maybe attack with 2 big things, or did you not have the ability to do that either?
No, I either only had blue cards in my hand, so I could attack for like 4 twice.
Yeah.
Or it was all red, so I just didn't have the resources.
Okay.
So yeah, I am not certain what I could have done differently. I'm sure there was something.
Well, let's try again. See what happens.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going first this time again.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Good luck and have fun.
Absolutely.
What is this?
What does this do?
What is this?
Scabbies.
Oh, that doesn't even do anything. I'm just going to attack for 3 with this claw and pitch this soul harvest in order to do so.
What's Ian saying? Bill, you should be looking to block with 2 cards.
Alright. I can certainly try to do that with this.
Bit of coaching on the side there. So it's coming in for 3, this one.
For 3!
Alright. Oh, I don't know if I want to block with any cards, that's the problem. 3 no-go again, or anything.
Not just a straight up 3.
No blocks then. No reactions. No blocks. Any reactions?
No. Just 3.
Okay, I will take 3 then.
Then I'll just arsenal this card and pass to you.
Okay. Tune it to 1. We're going to knock the death whistle. We're going to go and get a card. Yeah, I think this is my favourite card at the moment, the one I'm getting. Put Sedation Shot on top. I'm going to reload this one. I'm then going to activate Azalea to put this into the arsenal with Domination. I'm then going to play a Lace of Blood Rot, and then fire this at you for 8 with Dominate. If it hits, you get an Inertia token, and you get a Blood Rot because of the Lace.
That's interesting. It's just for 8, hey?
Just for 8, Dominate.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna declare no blocks on that one.
Okay then.
I know Ian just told me I'm supposed to be blocking, but just trust the process.
he's got some good stuff there then, by the looks of it.
Maybe.
Love it. Cool, so you take 8, so you go down to 32.
Yes, and then I have a Blood Rot and Inertia.
That's right. Okay, maybe the Inertia was not the right choice then, considering you're just going to take it all and dump your hand anyway.
Maybe. It's possible, but we'll have to find out because I have a little bit of an RNG thing to do. All right, you're good, hey?
I'm good. Yep.
I'm gonna pick up Scab Skins, and I'm gonna play this round on me with 2 resources floating, pitching this blue Deadwood Rumbler. So we're both gonna draw a card.
Yes, we are.
And then until the start of my next turn, attacks that target me have -1 attack.
Wow, so it's basically a frailty.
Yeah.
It's a better threat.
Then. That's.
Morgan, welcome to the chat. Haven't seen you here before, so welcome. I don't think I have anyway.
So if I this card.
It's like the Dark Souls noise in there. It's like, who makes that noise on Dark Souls? It's like, let us know in the chat.
I don't know. I don't recall. Is it Solaire? It's not Solaire. Okay, so that's over here. Then I'm just gonna play this Wrecker Romp with my 2 floating. To do that, I'm gonna discard a card at random, left or right.
Let's go left.
Left. So this one.
Yeah.
Reincarnate has been randomly discarded.
Okay.
So this is coming in for 6.
Yes. 6 damage. So Wrecker Romp for 6. Puts me down to 31. So yeah, I'll take it. Shove any reactions.
I have a response.
There we go.
Red Pummel discard or pitching yellow Pummel.
Okay.
So this is going up to 10.
Sweet. So I'll take 10. Go down to 27. And discard a card.
If I was able to draw an attack that only cost 2 and didn't discard a card, that was going to be double Pummel, by the way.
Oh no. Yeah. Would have been pretty good.
Would have been a little bit better, but I think it was still fine. But yeah. So you discarded a Bolt Shot?
Red Bolt Shot, yeah.
Red Bolt Shot, okay. So I will go to the end of my turn, take 2 from the Blood Rot, and then pass over to you. And I'm just going to pull this out so I remember. But this round's on me is active.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah, alright. Change 2. Riddlerman is saying, I just got my Rainbow Foil Art of War today, and it's not a fake card. Yeah, I've seen
yeah.
I think I saw Riddlerman put out a tweet recently about fake cards, and they are hard to tell the difference. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know the difference. It's hard to spot.
The only way that I've seen so far is I have a jeweler's loop that I bought a while ago, and there's like a tiny teensy little TM next to the the D in Flesh and Blood on the back of the cards.
All right.
And they haven't figured out a way to make that look convincing yet, as far as I'm aware.
No.
But yeah, that's grimy. That people are faking cards.
Yeah, we're all good on there. It's fine. Alright then, so let's activate Death Dealer, pitching a Deadeye, so there's one floating, put in a Sleep Dart, draw a card. Okay. We're then going to read the Glide Path, and have a look at the top card. No. No. Then we're going to Seek and Destroy, and then just fire the Sleep Dart at you for 11.
Oh, when Reincarnated was discarded at random, put it on the bottom of your deck. Thank you, Ian.
Goblin Reserve! You should have shouted that out. That was your spoiler card. How did you miss it?
Okay, so the Sleep Dart is coming in for
11.
11 minus 1 is 10.
Oh, okay, yeah, 10. 10 on hit Sleepy, on hit Seek and Destroy.
I'm gonna do a thing, and we'll see if it's good. I'm going to block with Pack Hunt and Riled Up for 6. Do you have any reactions?
I don't.
I do. I'm going to Defense React with this Reckless Swing from my hand.
Alright.
And discard a card at random, which has 6 or more attack. You take 2 damage.
Wow. That's nice.
And also block 10.
Wow. So I go down to 25, you block the whole thing. That is that. Put this in my arsenal.
But unfortunately, that puts me in a position where I take up my tunic and pass to you.
Okay, I'll do the same. Turn it to 3. Space Moose is saying, I was finally able to afford my premeditates and codexes. That is a fantastic, lovely old job, because those smooth out the Ranger game a lot. So
they're so good.
Yeah, so congratulations on doing that.
Yeah.
It is hard to pick up staples because some of them are very expensive. Like when I had to buy my first tunic about a year in to actually playing the game because of how expensive it was, and even back then it wasn't as expensive as it was now. So it does take time, but it's worth getting because you've always got them then, haven't you? From that moment on.
Yeah, that's kind of the nice thing about Flesh and Blood. I mean, I've said it a billion times, but
Yeah.
When you buy, especially like generic staples, it actually feels pretty decent.
Oh, it does.
It'll just be stuff that floats between decks forever.
Yeah, exactly. I keep forgetting Premeditate is a generic. It's just got it's got Azalea on it. I'm like, oh yeah, it must be a Ranger, but it's not. It's definitely it's generic. So, but yeah, codexes are also very good. Are they the frailties or are they all the codexes? Space Moose, let us know. Because the other ones are also quite cool. Been seeing those being used a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw Lexi was playing Codex of Inertia randomly.
Yeah.
Which I like because it's just kind of draw a card.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And Lexi just loves Ponder because they crack and then you get the Ever Arsenal Zone, don't you?
Yeah.
Which is just vile.
Yeah, that's really good.
Right then.
What you got?
Cross wrap, flip up this blue bolt and shot. Look at the top card. Okay. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, Art of War and Enlightened Strike have both had, like, compared to their peaks, have settled quite a bit. I remember when Artivore was like 50 or 60 Canadian bucks. That felt bad, but now they're like closer to 30. Artivores are probably about 40-ish, which is like still high, but yeah, certainly not as bad. Artivores were right around that $60 mark for a while too.
Yeah, and again, it's worth getting those because the application of the card is just like something that could be just outright ridiculously good, like later on, even if it's not right now. I know it's pretty good in some cases, but those modes on it is always worth just getting those when you can as well.
Especially blocking from Arsenal.
Yeah.
Playtime TCG. First game was real fast. This one's maybe more back and forth. Haven't quite decided yet.
Yeah.
I feel like Az is just going to beat up on me this turn though.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do here. So I'm just, what do I want this card or not? Probably not. I don't think it makes a difference with what I'm going to do anyway. No, it's not going to make a difference. So I'm just going to knock the death whistle.
Alright.
Go and get a card.
Okay.
Which one do you want though? Let's go get fatigue shot.
Fatigue shot.
Yeah. So if it
That's
hit
my first attack action is halved, or first attack?
a first attack action card you play is halved.
Okay.
So that goes on top. I'm just going for different arrows. I don't really know what to do when you haven't got an arsenal, so I think I'm just going to go with this and see what happens. I'm then going to play a Deadeye, pitching a Rain Razors, so there's one floating, which I'm going to activate Azalea, put this fatigue shot into the arsenal with Dominate, and I'm going to use the one to also give it an aim counter. So now if this hits, I can look at your hand and discard a card.
Okay.
And it's dominated as well. And then I'm just going to use the Tunic trigger to fire this at you. So it's coming in for 8 dominate. If it hits, your first attack action card is halved, and I look at your hand and discard a card.
8 dominate, 1 in hand.
1 in hand, yeah. But I have pitched a Rain Razors this turn.
Have pitched a Rain Razors this turn.
Yeah. But we know how these things go.
I need to try to not have that happen. So, as bad as it seems, I'll block 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow. So all the equipment and a card.
And a blue pack hut.
Cool. Yep, no reactions.
Okay.
No reactions. Arsenal and pass.
Those are dead. I am not. I don't want to. No, I guess not. Yeah, this is good. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to sync with the Dealy. Unfortunately, lose value on my Tunic, but hopefully it pans out because I have the Blood Rush Bellow, pitching a blue Barraging Beatdown.
Yeah.
So to discard a random card, I discard the last card in my hand, which is the Smash Instinct. So it will trigger. This will gain go again. I'll draw 2 cards, and my attacks have +2 attack this turn.
Bill is wildin'. Absolutely.
So let's see. We can go 2. So I can try to pursue this. have that tunic resource, but somebody had to be mean to me. I'll attack 4-5 with this Mandible Claw, but go again. It is important to put your broken equipment in the graveyard. That is absolutely correct.
Five. Okay, I'll take it. Go down to 20.
Just attack. This. Just try to keep the card. So I'm going to then pitch this blue Deadwood Rumbler to attack with the second claw for 5 again. Go again.
And you have one card.
One card.
One card, one floating. What's that then? Is it one of those pesky LEVIA cards that cost 1?
Who's to say? Truly.
Okay, so I'll block for 3. Block for 5 with a Perch Grapplers and an E-Strike. So blocking for 5 on that one.
Okay. I'm just gonna Arsenal this and pass to you.
Ah.
I tricked you.
Yes, you did. Making Azalea take off her boots. They're supposed to be made for walking.
Give me them toes.
Give me them toes. Give me that foot gambit. This is what happens when it's 1:30 in the morning. So ours goes a bit mad.
Hell yeah.
Cross wrap, melting point. Look at the top card. Okay. All right, it's not bad, I guess. Right, it's just Ravenous Rabble, revealing a red bolt and shot. So it's 4 go again on this.
4 going on.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. I can just. I'm just gonna take the 4.
So it goes 20. Yeah. Cool.
Show me them grippers.
Show me them grippers. Cool, and then we'll activate Azalea. We'll put this bolt and shot into our arsenal with Dominate. And then we will lace it with Inertia and Frailty, and then fire it for 10 with Dominate.
Oh, that's so much.
With Frailty and Inertia on hit. This does have go again as well, but...
guess I do block for something because why not? Yeah, I'll just block for 3 and take 7.
okay.
Get inertia.
Cool. Yep. And that's that.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I hope you're ready for a shoey, because this round's on me.
Oh, baby, let's draw a card.
Oh, what's this card do? Doesn't do anything in my current situation, so that's fine.
Show me the money.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money. So I have an inertia, so this is going away.
It is
So
indeed.
it's probably just better to attack with this card, because this... Yeah, this ends up being way less. So I'm going to pitch this Endless Maw to go up to 2 resources to smash you with Big Tree for 7.
There's no other car, no other go again on this for 7.
No, and also I have no resources floating.
Fuck it, we'll take it.
Oh, okie dokie.
Good on. 13.
Very good. I'll put those on the bottom, as well as my arsenal card, and then pass to you.
Alright, tunic to 2. Right then, how are we going to do this?
Your attacks are weaker because you're drunk.
That's right. Way too many shoeies. Idea for Az, Photoshop a shoey and this round's on me. Oh! Bill of the Shado Mac theme, nice. Right then, let's do some stuff. We're going to pitch a... Oh, do we want to do that?
Well, if it would be bad for you, then yeah, absolutely do it. Do not play optimal.
We'll see.
That is bad for you.
We'll see. Right, pitch a melting point into Death Dealer, so load in a sleep dart and draw. Okay. Well. So attacks do cost... so attacks are 1 less because of the rounds on me.
Yes.
But that's not gonna stop me.
Can it? Please?
It's not lethal, but it's a lot of damage.
Oh, it's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage. Yeah, I think this is better if we do that. Right, so we're going to E-strike first of all, choosing go again, tucking this card. So 5. 4, sorry, yeah. Yeah, would have made sense. Just do 1 attack. It's per attack -1. Never mind.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go to 15.
Okay.
You're drunk.
I'm drunk. It's every attack that gets -1, which is a bit of a shame actually, but never mind. So then we're going to play a Lace of Blood Rot.
Yes.
And then fire the Sleep Dart. So this is coming in for 7 with on hit of the Blood Rot.
7 Blood Rot on hit. And also Sleep Dart, but she's already asleep. Yeah, I'll take 7 and go to 8.
All right.
Blue Rot.
Yep. Cool.
Okay. Nothing too crazy, but I will just be smashing you with this big tree, pitching this pack hunt in order to do so with 1 floating.
What's that coming in for? That one?
7.
Fuck it. No blocks.
It is rude of you to do that, because this isn't lethal, but I am going to pitch this Wrecker Romp to blue pummel you.
Cool.
So it goes up to 9.
So it goes down to 4.
Yes.
Holy hell.
And unfortunately, even though both of those were blues, I only went up to 2 resources, so I still have to take the 2 damage from this Blood Rot. So I am going down to 6.
Ooh. Okay, I just got a card, of course, which will be... don't know what to do with this. Yeah, okay. Discard a yellow bolt and shot.
You got it.
Okay. Shooting to 3. That could be the saving grace, I guess. So if I load that in with the Death Dealer, I'm going to draw a card, but I don't know what that card is. That's the issue. Don't know what that card's going to be. So I think it's just better to do that. Make use of it now. Right, bullseye bracers.
Yes.
Putting in this endless arrow with +1.
Yes.
Use the tunic trigger to play a melting point, so it puts it up to +5 at the moment, so this is 9.
Alright.
And then we're going to fire it at you for 9.
9, 1 card in hand.
Yes.
And I don't want it to return to your hand. But I also think if I play as though you have the thing, that is a losing proposition for me. So I think I do this, and if you have it, it's unfortunate. Because it's better for you to use it now when it's not lethal versus next turn when it is. I'll block 9, Skullcrack, Command and Conquer, Pack Hunt. Notably all reds.
I do indeed have the Rain Razors.
You got it. So I will take 2 and go to 4.
Okay. Lovely. And then the endless arrow goes back to hand, which I'll arsenal, and then it shall go.
I will also be arsenaling a card and passing over to you.
Oh! Tunic to 1.
We shall see what happens.
That was a bit of a clutch. Endless arrow there, and the Rain Razors at the same time.
Yeah.
Flip it up, have a look. Okay. Ravenous Rabble for revealing a sedation shot, so 4 go again.
This is bad for me.
The Rabble is lethal.
Yeah. You're just gonna sedation shot.
Yeah, we'll have Dominate as well.
Yeah, if you have a pump, it's for 8, which is lethal either way. So... yeah, I'll block for 3 and take 1.
So you go down to 3. Okay. Seek and Destroy.
Yep.
Activate Azalea. Sedation shot gets Dominate. And then I'll fire at you for 8 with Dominate, pitching this infecting shot.
Yeah. I needed you to not have the pump. I can block for 4. And I take 4 and die.
Ah!
If you
Damn.
didn't have the pump, I think I still lose because I would have needed to block with those 2 cards. Although I guess
So it would have been
maybe
5.
not necessarily.
5 Dominate it would have been. So
Yeah, I could have blocked the 3, taken 2, gone to 1, and then just attacked with Claw and red pummeled. Meaning you would have had to block with 3 cards. Otherwise you block with 2 cards, it doesn't block it fully, and you have to discard a card anyway.
yeah.
That's a bunch of what ifs, though.
I was scared in that game because that mid game you were doing so much damage to me.
Yeah, I saw one of the Blood Rush Bellows.
You saw one of the Blood Rush Bellows finally.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was.
Yeah, this deck is weird because it's really just a Rhinar deck without the discards, or the intimidates, really.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess because it's only club or hammer. Yeah, true. So yeah, wouldn't have been even been able to do that.
Well, you're not on a VIA player, so you wouldn't know, would you? That's it.
Yeah. I needed you to not have the pump anyway, and you did, so...
Oh, I've always got some form of +3 behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind
beta were just like, for fuck's sake, just play a different deck now, Az. I've played this for 13 weeks on end now. I've played against the same deck.
It's all good. It's strengthening my knowledge of how many times you can put a pump on an arrow.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
Is, based on my sample size, 100% of the time.
Yeah. Oh god.
All right. Game 3.
Game 3, yeah, absolutely. I don't think I need.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the fatigue shot out though. I don't think I need that.
Yeah, I do run 3 Blood Rush Bellows, but I've seen 1 total so far.
Yeah, those. Yeah, that's the thing you need to see, isn't it?
Yeah, it just leads to, like, I was 1 resource off on the Blood Rush Bellow turn if I didn't have to block with the Spring Tunic, because you specifically had the Deadeye when I saw the Blood Rush Bellow for the first time.
Oh,
I
really?
was like, no. Yeah, so I was like, I want to keep this card. But if I was able to keep the Tunic, then I was going to be able to go 5/5/8, which is a pretty decent swing.
Yeah, that's a Levia. That's a Levia turn.
Okay.
Right, let's go.
Let's do it. I will go first yet again. Tunic. Any blood deck cards? 5 of them, unless Soul Harvest is also a blood deck card, which I don't think it is. But yeah, 5 blood deck cards. This is the Crayon Levia list, and apparently it just doesn't play any, like, it doesn't really play any of the Levia cards. It's just like generic fruit stuff.
Is Carrion Husk in there as well, or?
No, this just plays Tunic.
Oh.
Like, even in the sideboard, if I recall. Where it is. Carrion Husk would be, like, only okay in this matchup. I think I need the extra resource to pummel sometimes, but...
yeah.
I think I want to just do this. Let's just crunch you for 6 with this Beast Within. Pitching this blue pummel.
Okay, we'll block for 3 with this sedation shot.
You got it. I don't think there's a reason to want to try to do anything else. So yeah, you got it.
Okay.
And then I'll arsenal one of the 2 cards in my hand and pass.
Cool, I'll draw 1. Tuning to 1. Okay, do I just be greedy? Do I just be greedy? I'm going to take a leaf out of our good friend Kel's book and just going to be greedy with my hand. So I'm going to bullseye braces on turn 1.
Oh my god.
I'm going to load in this endless arrow.
You betcha.
I'm 2-0 right now, so I can just be reckless now. Fuck it. And then
you've already won the best of 3. So.
Yeah. But what we're going to do here is we're going to lace it with every single disease and then fire it at you. So lace with Frailty, Blood Rot, and Inertia, and if it hits, it goes back to hand. So this is plus 9s, 13, 14 on this. 14 Endless Arrow. That's
5 plus 9 is 14.
Yeah, because the Endless Arrow is buffed by 1 from Bullseye as well.
Yeah. Well, 3, 6, 9, 12, 14.
Cool. All right then.
Just
so
full mulligan plus -1 on my boots.
Okay. Well, I've taken the braces off. You've taken the boots off. It's a lovely old job.
Only one of the boots. The other boots.
One of the boots. Yeah.
I mean, his grippers are already out. I don't know if you at home see this, but these are definitely toeless leathers.
Grippers.
All right. Yeah, I'm just going to be drawing up and passing over to you. I did take up my tunic.
Okay. You still got an Arsenal, though, haven't you? Yeah.
I do.
Okay. Right.
Not the end of the world.
Tunic to 2. I also took 3 on the first turn, so I'm actually on 37. There we are. Az is on the play, though, here, so he's going to pitch a yellow into Death Dealer. He's going to load in a Sleep Dart, which is a dead card in this game, by the looks of it. Just a 1 for 5.
Yeah, it's cool, 1 for 5.
Lace with Frailty and Premeditate, and then fire it. So it's coming in for 11.
11 on hit thingy.
Frailty and Ponder. The on hit. 1 card in my hand. Yeah, 11's fine. Well, shit. That doesn't bode well for me.
Get myself a Frailty.
29 then, okay. And then I close my turn. Ponder cracks, so draw this, and then we're going to put this in our arsenal.
Okay.
And then it's your go then.
Tunic up to 3. And...
what's going to happen?
That's one better. Is that it? What cards do I have in my... Okay. I think I do. It's kind of wild. Yeah, apparently this card's just crazy.
Oh no, what is this?
I'm going to attack with this Endless Maw, pitching Riled Up and Pack Hunt to pay for it. As an additional cost, I'm going to banish 3 cards at random.
Right.
From my graveyard. Oh shit, my headset just died. Let's still be able to figure this out so I can hear you. Apologies, folks.
He's put me on mute. He's had enough of my English voice. He's had enough.
No, momento while I figure out a way to listen to Az still.
He's gone. Oh, brilliant. A brief respite in the game here, as Bill tries to figure out how he can hear me. Otherwise, we're going to have to use gestures. We're going to have to do note writing. While Bill is figuring that out, for people that are in the chat, do you want to win a Eloquence token? A Go Again Gaming Eloquence token? If you want one of these, then email me at goagaingaming@gmail.com. The first person to do so will get this.
Well, but what does it do, Az?
What does what do?
Eloquence.
Oh, so if you have one of these out, and you play a non-attack, it basically cracks and then you.
Oh right, okay. We I forgot that we found out what it did already, so I thought you were just like getting on the hype train.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Anyway, sorry. We're resolving the banish of my Endless Maw. I'm gonna say this side is 1, this side is 5, 6 is reroll.
All right.
So I get to keep 4, and then 5. So these 2 stay in my graveyard. Smash Instinct and Pack Hunt, which will banish Skullcrack, Barraging Beatdown, and Beast Within. So the effect of this will trigger, giving it +3.
Yeah.
And so it'll be coming in for 9.
9. No blocks.
I kind of figured you would do that, so I'm still going to do this. Yellow Pummel, using Tunic and pitching this Swing Big.
Yeah.
So it gets +3 and goes to 12, and you discard a card.
Okay, so I'll go down to 25. Discard a card. Which one do I want to discard? Probably this one, I think. Yeah, discard Aspire Sniping. Blue.
Very good. Okay. Then Codex, or Frailty thingy dies. Pass to you.
Yep. Okay, shooting to 3. Use cross wrap. Flip up this bolt and shot. Look at the top card. Okay. Do we want that there? I'm having a bit of a pickle with that card being in the arsenal. I think. Maybe not. No, maybe not. Okay, we'll leave that there, I think. I think we do leave that there. Right, so let's do a premeditate and then shoot this bolt and shot at you for 7. Go again with a ponder on hit.
7, go again.
Yeah.
Ponder on hit. 2 cards in hand still?
2 cards in hand still.
2 cards in hand still. I'll block for 3. And do you have any reactions?
No reactions.
I would like to Reckless Swing.
Cool.
And, left or right, please.
Let's go with the left.
It is a smash with big tree, so you will
Alright.
take 2 damage.
I will indeed. We'll go down to 23. So no damage, no reload, no ponder. Okay. But I do have a Tunic trigger, so I'm going to use a Tunic, activate Death Dealer, put red in the ledger in here, draw this card. And that did line up absolutely nicely, and I did do the maths correctly, which is fantastic. So we're going to play a Melting Point, pitching a yellow bolt and shot, 1 floating, and then fire this red in the ledger at you for 9.
9. The premeditate is still technically active, so you will still get a ponder.
Oh fuck! Yeah, that's the next time.
Yeah,
Oh
it's like
god!
it's like plunder run.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't think keeping this card is more beneficial than saving 3 life. I'm at 29, you're at 23, that's coming in for 9, I can make it 6, and then we'd be even. But then I wouldn't have this card. Maybe it is worth keeping the card. Yeah, I'll take 9.
So 9 and 1 action.
9 and 1 action.
Okay. So the ponder will happen. It's actually a nice first edition Red in the Ledger that Red Zone Rogue gave me. Cheers, Cal, if you're watching this now in the future. Probably not. Ponder cracks, so I draw this and then put this into my arsenal and draw up.
Alright, well, for my 1 action for the turn, I'm going to use it on putting a counter on my Spring Tunic. I realize that's not an action, but I am just going to arsenal this and pass anyway. So,
Cool.
it is equivalent to taking 1 action.
A physical action. Not an in-game action, but a physical action of moving 1 dice onto card.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool, right, tune it to 1 then. Cross wrap, flip up this red in the ledger, draw.
Another one.
Well, not draw, but look at the top card. Yeah, this one came into the arsenal from the ponder effect, which was nice. the bottom. Oh, it's just lined up really nicely again. I'm so sorry. So let's knock the death whistle. Go get a card. Yeah. What do I want though?
Oh, jeez.
What arrow do I want though? That's the thing. Maybe just damage. Nah. Let's get rid of the ledger. I think it's the best idea at this point. That can go on the top. We will then play a Deadeye again. Activate Azalea. Put this red in the ledger into the arsenal with Dominate, and choosing to pay for the Crow's Nest to put an aim counter on it. And this will also have Dominate. And then we'll fire this at you for 8 Dominate. If it hits, 1 action. If it hits, I look at your hand and discard a card.
I do feel like it will be hitting me.
Which is always good. Getting these dead eyes off with the not death whistles twice in a row in the same different games.
Yeah, kind of crazy a little bit, kind of cracked. I'm just gonna block 5 with Smash Instinct and Crown, and I'm gonna crown my arsenal. So I will be taking 3.
Yeah.
Going down to 1 action, and then you get to look at this beauty of a hand and pick one of these cards.
Oh, swing big, I reckon.
Swing big, discarded.
I think that's probably the best idea. We'll see. 1 action probably makes sense. And then you take 3, so I've got you on 17, is that right? Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. That is that. So that goes away.
Okay. So with my 1 action, I'm gonna just take up 2. But this time I have another action. I'm gonna attack with this Skull Crack, pitching this this round's on me. So just coming in for 6.
Yeah, no blocks.
All right, you got it. And then I'm just gonna arsenal this and pass.
Okay, I'm on 17 as well. Cross wrap, flip up this Rain Razors, look at the top card. Okay. Tunic was also at 2. My bad. Judge!
It's okay. I put a counter on my Tunic in my what was it, in the reaction phase during one of my turns.
That's right, yeah. Fantastic. We are just seeing them, I think. You know what that is? Do we just go in? 17. Right, so we're going to play out this Rain Razors. Going to pitch. Yeah. Okay, maybe not. No. Yeah. Not with Death Whistle.
You got it.
What do we want now? Which one do we want now? Infecting Shot. I'm going to reload a card from Not Death Whistle, so I'm going to reload this. Activate Azalea. Give this infecting shot. Dominate until end of turn. Do I want to put an aim counter on it to give it +1? Yeah, I may as well. Yeah, I'm going to pitch Rain Razors. So I've got 1 floating into the Crow's Nest to also give this an aim counter so it gets another +1.
Alright.
And then we're going to also lace it with Inertia and then fire it off. So it's coming in for 2, 5, +6, 11 Dominate if it hits Inertia and Blood Rot.
Yeah, 11 is a lot. I think I'm just I'm gonna block with this Reincarnate for 3 and take 8. Going to 9 and getting a Blood Rot.
And Inertia. Cool, that's that.
Okie dokie. Tunic goes to 3. I would like to attack you with this Smash with Big Tree, pitching this Deadwood Rumbler for 7.
We'll block for 3 with Skullbone Cross Wrap and Perch Grapplers. That's it.
I have a reaction.
Yes.
I would like to utilize my Tunic counter and the one I have floating to red pummel this Smash with Big Tree.
Mm-hmm.
So it is 11.
Cool. I will take 11 and discard a card. So I will go down to 6.
We've blocked 3.
Oh, okay, so I'm on 9 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're tied until the end of my turn when I take another 2. But for now, we're tied.
Cool, yeah, so I take that damage, this gets destroyed. And I discard a card, so that will be a... That will be a released attention.
Okay. And then I'm just going to arsenal the last card, take 2 off of this Blood Rot, and pass over to you.
Okay. Tuning to 3, which again is just coming at the right time, I think. So I'm going to use that, activate Death Dealer, put in this Bolt and Shot, draw a card. I'm going to premeditate that Bolt and Shot. I'm going to then Melting Point it, pitching this blue, 2 float in, and then just come in with the Bolt and Shot. So it's coming in for 11 with go again and ponder on hit. Go again, ponder on hit, reload, but I've got nothing else to do, so it's just threatening this ponder token. That's it. Ian Kenderdine with the token, please. Email. Thank you very much. You'll get one of those as soon as I can. I'll send you out a Prism one as well, Ian, if you're still watching, because I've got loads of those as well. Don't have any brute ones at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah.
just do this and see what happens. Yeah, I'll block Tunic, Scab Skin for 2 total, then Blue Pummel and Blood Rush Bellow for a total of 7. I'll take 4 and go to 3.
3, okay. Cool. Ponder Cracks. Draw this. Put it into my arsenal. And then it should all go. Holy hell.
Yeah. I'll attack with this Smash Instinct, pitching this Deadwood Rumbler, coming in for 6 and also Intimidate.
Intimidate. Cool. Which one would you like?
The leftmost one.
My left is this one, so banish that. It's coming in for 6.
Yeah, Morgan, you'll see why I had to block like that in just a second.
Morgan's first time viewing, he's like, what the fuck's going on here?
I will arsenal this and pass.
Oh, I just took the damage, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just take damage then. Was it 6?
Yeah, it was 6 damage.
Alright, I'll go to 3 as well then. Cool, I get the card banished back. And then we will... So Reckless Swing kills... No, it doesn't. It's 2 damage, isn't it?
No, I don't think it's 2.
Okay, that's alright then. I see double Reckless Swing could kill me.
This is true.
But fuck it. We're at the end game. Oh, this is just lined up quite nicely as well, to be honest. Right, so Seek and Destroy, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Seek and Destroy again.
Mm-hmm.
Melting Point, pitching a Codex, I've got 1 floating. And then we're going to red in the Ledger. For
Yeah, I can't beat that.
15 damage.
I can block 12 and exactly die. So here, that last turn, when I had to block with all those good cards, this was my hand. It was Pummel, Blood Rush, Bellow. I had Spring Tunic and Scabskin on 1. And then I had Deadwood Rumbler and Smash with Big Tree in my hand. Neither of these block.
Oh, man. Sucks.
And because it was specifically for 11, I could not block with anything other than, like, the least that I could have blocked with was Spring Tunic, Leathers, and Blood Rush Bellow, and I would go to 1. If I
Wow.
block with Pummel, I take exactly 4 and die.
Jeez.
So, yeah, just in time, this was my hand against exactly 11 damage.
Oh. Yeah.
So.
Just one of those nights where it just doesn't really go your way.
It just did not line up.
No, it's like that. It's like that.
That's fine. I got to punch you for some damage.
Oh yeah, well the last 2 games are fairly swingy. None of us were really blocking too much, which was quite interesting.
No, blocking is for cowards.
It really is. What was I going to say? I was going to say yeah. There obviously has been one episode of this where you played the Briar, and that just literally screwed me the entire time.
Yeah, that's true. that was all of my my karma.
Yeah.
I'm in karma debt now.
Literally, yeah. That was just. I just wanted to play some Flesh and Blood with a friend like after work, and no, this wasn't happening. It was just fucking Channel Mount Heroic, snatch for 17 damage, go again, draw a card, whatever.
Yeah, my good buddy Az decides to invite me onto his cool, fun Flesh and Blood stream.
Yeah.
And I just 5-0 him.
Literally
with
5-0.
Channel Mount Heroic.
5-0 in CC, and it happened in like an hour and a half or something.
Oh man, but yeah. I mean, always a great time.
Oh, it is. Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I think I would have enjoyed this better if there was more Levia stuff going on with this deck. I understand why it was built like this and why it did as well as it did while being built like this, because obviously it gets rid of the blood debt aspect and the RNG aspect.
Yeah.
But also it just feels like not even sparkling Rhinar, just like
No.
completely flat, stale Rhinar.
Pure stale Rhinar, yeah.
Yeah, you're just playing like a super fair game. I think the strength of it is likely just you're catching people off guard, and I think that was like completely unironically one of the main things, like just catching people off guard with, you know, the crayons and the titanium bauble and the paper mat. And like that's a totally reasonable way to do it too. That's mind games.
Oh, it is. Yeah. And the fact
I could just be wrong, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it is a strange. Like when you think of LEVIA, you think, oh yeah, blood deck cards and all this, and obviously that list was definitely not that at all. So, but
again, like we play 2 red endless maws as the like actual power attacks, and then we play 3 blue deadwood rumblers just to pitch.
Yeah.
And then yeah, soul harvest, which does not have blood debt. So yeah, we play 5 blood deck cards.
5 blood deck cards. Wow.
But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I mean, this this now leads us to the audience participation part of the stream.
Yes.
And that is, what would you want Bill to play next time he comes on to this show?
At this point, we're far enough into the list of heroes that if we do get hits, it's like fine at this point, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah it is. Yeah, I think there are still some that we haven't done, so we'll just do a recap then. So we had Katsu as the first one. Kel came on to play Viserai on the second one. You played Briar, which was a 3-hour stream, I might add. It was a 3-hour stream of me just getting absolutely rinsed. I don't know how I lasted that long. I think that was our longest one as well, funnily enough. Just me getting rinsed for 3 hours. Then we played Bravo, Dorinthia, Katsu again. So we played 2 Katsus, Riptide, Azuri, Boltin, Lexi, Dash, and then Kano was played by Stephen Diamamada last week. And then LEVIA just now. So there's still a few to choose from that we haven't done, I think. Like Dromai is one of them. Phi, maybe.
You know what we could do just for fun, just for a good fun time with friends.
Yeah.
So Morgan has a good idea actually, Azalea Mirror, because I have played
True.
every other Ranger. I don't think I've played Azalea yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do like Super Mario Black Tiger's suggestion, specifically because I think it would be really funny if I made a CC version of Aggro Prism.
Yeah. But this show has no specific ban list or rules really, so we can just play whatever we want.
Yeah, it could be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna name picker wheel this. I have 2 from last week that are holdovers. Rhinar was suggested, and then Construct Nitro Mechanoid Dash was also suggested.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put those 2 on there. I'm gonna put Azalea and then Chain and Prism. We're just gonna pick one random out of those 5.
Let's go then.
See what happens.
See what happens. New experience.
And it's back-to-back Brute, baby, Rhinar.
Rhinar. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm into that. Okay, cool. But yeah, I will also keep those other names in mind, and yeah, we'll just keep running through it.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've got, yeah, you know, we can do this forever, essentially, like, with the heroes and replaying different decks and strategies and stuff, so it's all good. All into Azalea, of course, but it keeps you on your toes, at least, with grabbing lists and trying stuff out.
Yeah, just trying out new stuff.
Yeah.
The OG Brute Nation. I'm pretty sure Rhinar was Super Mario's suggestion.
I think so, yeah.
2 weeks ago now. So
yeah.
So yeah. Let's freaking go.
Absolutely.
Hopefully the Blood Rush Bellas are with me next week, and at the very least, I'll be able to Alpha Rampage as a fallback, which is a pretty good card. So.
Yeah, and you might be able to. Well, I was going to say you might be able to leak more damage because obviously you're intimidating more cards and stuff out of my hand with Reinar's ability. Because Levia's ability was just nothing in that game anyway. That last one didn't really matter because you weren't running the blood debts anyway.
I think in all three it was just a blank text box.
Yeah, pretty much.
I didn't banish any of the blood debt cards. So,
Yeah. That's what I mean. I think that list is very much just a mind game list, isn't it? Really, you play it. If you know the deck really well, when you take it to a big event, people just aren't expecting it. So it can get you so far, I guess, on that one.
Yeah, they're like making it. I don't know. They're making it seem like you're gonna do some unfair stuff, and then you just do like very okay stuff.
Yeah.
Is there a Meataxe Reinar deck?
Well, hopefully Ian's back next week then for more brute action. Of course, he'll tune in for it if he can, of course.
This attacks for 5.
Don't do the Meataxe build, Morgan says. Don't do it.
I'm getting conflicting information here.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of time on this series to do it in a later stage, but you know, whatever you want to do.
Definitely.
Because Reiner has quite a few weapons he
time,
can choose from.
I'm told otherwise. I just like net deck the most recent list that looks okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, if there are specific lists anybody wants to see me play, feel free to @ me on Twitter and suggest them there. I am BillTSF on Twitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise I'm just gonna pick whichever one Mansian streamed me next. That's tough.
Oh no. All week, just Meataxe the whole week. Wow.
Well, I'm just gonna put this quirk on you. Yeah, but either way, thanks everybody for hanging out, and
Yeah, it's been good fun.
I will be back week after next week.
Week after next week. So yeah, okay, week after next week for Reinar.
Yeah, and
fantastic.
I'll be back again to represent the Brute Nation, and hopefully I'll bone up on my brute skills.
I will just bone something.
I will bone.
I will bone something. Brilliant.
Make sure to smash that subscribe button.
Absolutely, yeah. But yeah, thanks very much everybody who's tuned in. Whether you're watching this now or in the future, thanks very much. Thanks Bill again for coming on, and obviously you're part of the Spike Feeders Fab, which is our YouTube channel as well, so go and check that out if you haven't done so already.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
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 Thanks boys, no problem Ian. Glad we could entertain you for whatever you're doing right now. Late afternoon, probably New Zealand, I believe, something like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you still all over again in a few weeks with Bill's Reinar, potentially
Hell yeah.
Meataxe boning build. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Have a good night.